So, yeah, I legit asking, when is Danny Elfman gonna score for a Phantom of the Opera movie? Because just this week, I listened to his score for Dracula: A Love Tale, aka the reason why I don't think he was composing for Wednesday season 2 this year. And oh my god, so much I could just think to myself, I was going, whoa, what would it be like if he did for Eric and Christine? And a little backstory on that. I was actually looking to see on the Wednesday Reddit for what people were saying about the Phantom of the Opera vibes that were presented in the trailer and throughout the season, and I actually ended up finding this conversation from 8 months ago where somebody said, "I think Tim Burton would have made a great Phantom of the Opera movie," and there was a flurry of people who were kind of like mostly and also someone who said, "Well, maybe in the '90s." And then a couple of other names were suggested, like Robert Eggers and Guillermo del Toro, which yes to both. But the one that really stuck with me was that somebody said, I can't imagine, quote, I can't imagine Danny Elfman scoring for a Phantom of the Opera movie because I think Eric would violently manifest to keep that from happening. And I was like, okay, well, that's a little messed up. Jeez. But now, aside from the fact that I'm sure that person kind of been a bit of a double take moment with the Wednesday Phantom stuff, in fact, I hope everybody in that conversation was like, what the fuck? Did we predict this? And it's like, a little bit. But I've listened to his track and scored out, and I'm like, no, random person on Reddit. I'm pretty sure Eric would listen to this soundtrack and go, dude, how can I get some of that? He's like, I need some of that for me and Christine. Please, give me some of that magical mysticism, sir. So, Eddie, I know we have a couple of Phantom of the Opera adaptations on the way, but well, there's the Disney Plus one, there's the French one, whatever they're doing with that one that said we're gonna go for a Twilight vibe, which is like, what? And then apparently there's also possible talks that Andrew Lloyd Webber is going to remake his musical, which, as a 2004 movie supporter, blink blink. Which, speaking of which, son of a bitch, I've got